You know, what is this?
This,
Yeah.
this is our TS2.
This is the Jetson. Jetson TS2, last week we were talking about this Jetson TX2, Edge AI. This week, what about this one?
This one is an industrial PC. You want to do IoT, you want to do AI also can.
Okay. Another Edge AI. Another Edge AI. What about this one?
Another more powerful AI.
Another more powerful Edge AI. So today, if you want to know more about this Edge AI, or you want to know about Agentic AI for the, especially we are targeting for some smart manufacturing application or any other application at all, let's
Sembang AIoT.
Hello, Cecily here.
Hello, I'm 𝐃𝐞𝐘.
Okay, welcome back to our this Sembang AIoT channel. Every week, Friday, 4 p.m. we are bringing live to you. Of course, we don't talk about politics, we don't talk about economy, we only talk about technology, we talk AIoT. Hello. So, welcome you again back. I know it's the end of the year. How many days more we are, crossing the 2025?
4 days.
4 days more. Wow, very fast. 1 year, pound, gone. Okay, today, of course, same thing. We want to extend a little bit more from the last week session where we share about Edge AI and Agentic AI. But I think with this 20 minutes, 30 minutes, we are not able to show you all, but we want to be more focused in certain areas. Yeah, in certain areas. Today, of course, our main topic is going to explore more of the Edge AI or AI application in this smart manufacturing, smart factory. This part is our core thing that we are driving. And then, 𝐃𝐞𝐘 here has something to share with you a little bit more in depth about this Agentic AI.
Yes.
Because Agentic AI, as I told you before, you turn on the radio, you can see AI agent. You turn up YouTube, AI agent. You do searching, AI agent. All about agent. So yesterday I was talking to 𝐃𝐞𝐘 about, I asked, hey, this AI agent is actually practically is trying to mimic our human brain, something like that. It's part of the process to mimic our human brain. Of course, AI already, we have a neural network already, but then this agent is actually part of our functional portion of our brain.
After I do some study, it seems like the AI agent is trying to mimic entire organization. How a company work.
Okay, that is when you put it up to the application. Of course, in the human body, let's say that the same brain also you are working on organization, that is your organization. So in a smaller aspect, but of course, human brain is much more possibility that you can have. So to start off with, maybe 𝐃𝐞𝐘 would like to share something about this Agentic AI again, in-depth Agentic AI again, a different angle of Agentic AI. Can I say that?
Last week we talked about some concept, but this week we will bring you a application where they apply the Agentic AI in the marketing strategy. How the Agentic AI can help you in the marketing strategy.
Marketing strategy. Agentic AI in applying some marketing strategy. So it can be applied in many areas, many fields, many industries. Manufacturing can be one of them also, can we? So in other retail or food and beverage or things like that, can be one of them. So let's start. So again, before 𝐃𝐞𝐘 start, today is our episode number 80. So thanks for watching. If you have any comment or any idea at all, please do give a comment to us, so to improve us, to bring more interesting content to you. Okay, maybe we can start off with this. I thought maybe it's a picture.
No, we start with this one.
Okay.
So this one is the mechanism of the crew and AI agent in the marketing strategy. So the crew is the Agentic AI framework.
Okay, Agentic AI framework, the crew. crew meaning those people who running at the back lah,
Yes.
doing things lah.
But actually, this crew is like the CEO, the main boss in the agentic AI
Oh,
system.
the crew is the main boss in the
Yes.
whole AI, this agentic AI environment.
Yes.
Oh,
Crew
okay.
is the one who control everything.
Oh, interesting. Let's
Yeah.
let's hear what Kilo is going
so
to share.
we move to the next slide.
Okay.
Yeah, we use the marketing strategy. That one I think is more everyone I think can understand.
Wow.
Okay, so the crew is the conductor in the middle. So it will conduct everyone. So for example, inside when you want to do the marketing strategy, you need we call the lead marketing, lead analysis, and then the creative content creator, and then you have the chief marketing strategist, and different kind of role. So the crew will assign the task to them. Who should start first, and then next person is who. So all these are the AI agent.
Okay. Okay. So the crew is the boss.
Yes.
So those work under crews one are agents.
Yes.
So in the agentic AI ecosystem or a framework, you have multiple agents.
Yes.
Running.
Multiple agent.
Multiple agents. So in this case, this is an orchestra of a musical concert or something like that. But then, so what is exactly the crew in this agentic AI?
Okay. In this crew framework, the crew is just a logical framework.
A logical framework, okay.
It doesn't have any LLM inside.
Okay, it has no pre-trained model
No, nothing
together.
inside.
Okay, he's
So
just
this crew is the programmer program. So the crew will assign the task. When there is the input pro from the user, so first thing the crew will ask this agent AI to do what. So after the agent AI complete the first task, and then you will ask the second AI agent to do what. So it's follow the sequence.
So the autonomous or the automation is actually organized by the crew.
Yes.
Crew is the one who organize everything.
Yes.
Meaning the crew is doing is trying to gather all these, collaborate with all these AI agents to lead to the actual pre-trained model like LLM, all these things, the model. So it gather all this data to fulfill what crew want at the end.
Yes.
Is it something like that?
Yes, the crew will get because when you want to ask the crew to start the job, actually the user need to fulfill some condition in their input pro.
Okay.
So that the crew will know, okay, what the user want to do now. And then we'll assign the job to the AI agent. And then the AI agent will, based on the task schedule, carry out the job.
I see. Okay.
And then we move to the next one. Okay, so the crew, the main task of the crew is to manage the workflow. So it will assign the task to the appropriate agent, and then managing the task sequence. So which one start first, which one is the last step. And then to ensure the smooth input-output handling between the tasks. So the crew control everything.
Okay. So the AI agent, every AI agent in this case will have the dedicated task that they are doing.
Yes.
For example, he is doing the violin, that means he's only purely doing the violin.
Yes, correct.
So he won't be doing piano.
Yeah, he won't do other things. So all these things is already predefined in the crew, inside the crew.
I see. So it depends on what kind of input the crew receive. Then it's whatever you want to respond. That means the agent will do the feedback. The crew will respond to the interface outside. Is it? Oh, okay. Okay, this is another way of looking at this.
Using the orchestra concept is more easier for you to understand how the agentic AI works.
Okay. That means when you look at this number of agents inside, that means it's going to be very sophisticated system at the end of the day.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, that is very interesting. So okay, today is very special. We bring back to the last, that part is not finished yet, Agentic AI. Let's move on to the other slide. So last week we were talking about Edge AI. You see, Agentic AI is a very big thing. Agentic AI is a big thing. But Edge AI is a very small thing, very hardware dependent. That was the thing that if let's say you miss some of our session, this session, probably you can rewatch back. But I just want to quickly run through what is Edge AI, again. Maybe you can move fast forward. So we talk about Edge AI, why we need the Edge AI. Actually, there are some similarity within the Agentic AI also, within the Edge AI. Edge AI, same thing, they want to be more responsive. Of course, in the Agentic AI also, multiple agent, this agent also have to be very responsive at the end. So there are some similarity. Of course, Edge AI, local decision making, improve privacy, and also improve reliability with the least bandwidth. These are the key things that we were talking about last week. So if you want to know more about that, you can go back to the last week. And then we also share about something about this box, right? Yeah, this box is a TX2, the Jetson TX2. Actually, 𝐓𝐻𝐃𝐀 produced this. Actually, from what I know, this is a great stuff when during the application of the smart traffic application on the highway. They are using a Jetson thing to drive. Yeah, so that slide actually we were talking about, since 2014. That is a journey of Jetson, NVIDIA Jetson AI stuff is going on. That is the whole journey. Okay, you can look at the previous video. Let's move on. So we were talking about CUDA and TOPS. What are the differences? So we skip this part. I think you can find those info. And then we also talk about some of the, if you cannot, if you can't visualize or you can't realize how much power or how much performance you can compare to your RTX gaming RTX GPU, where with the 16,000 plus of CUDA and 1,000 plus of AI TOPS comparing to the Jetson AGX, the O-ring, the latest AGX O-ring, which can do maximum up to 270 AI TOPS and 2,000 plus CUDA. You can see a big gap. So of course, Jetson, he can do a very tiny thing, but it can be a very responsive kind of Edge AI. So that one. So we also mentioned about what 𝐓𝐻𝐃 have. As far as we are concerned, we are an industrial PC provider. So of course, once a while we will use this channel to do a bit of marketing, not so much. Mainly we talk about technology, we seldom do. But this part is we talk about a little bit of marketing on this O-ring, Jetson O-ring, Nano, NX, and AGX. These are the series. And when you are talking about Jetson, what about Intel?
Yeah, Intel got OpenVINO.
Intel has an OpenVINO. Let's move on to this Intel. Okay. So Jetson has got its own set of Edge AI platform. Of course, Intel also have another set of AI platform. But in this what you call Intel platform, I think the closest that I can find is OpenVINO. OpenVINO is a kind of a kind of toolkit, that give you the kind of unified programming interface to leverage on your CPU, on this GPU, and also at the FPGA. That is the thing, very hardware kind of structure, and then very closely integrated with hardware structure. That's why you can see a lot of this Intel thing. What they are doing is they are trying to do all kind of optimization using the software, because they already have existing a CPU or processor platform. That's why they make use of this coding to improve their performance in terms of AI, age, and so on. This is one part. And then the other part, that is your expertise, you know, the Movidius. You have a great experience with this Movidius. For those of you who haven't heard about this MyRate Movidius, this is one of the VPU. VPU stands for what?
Vision Processing Unit.
Vision Processing Unit. I think right now, if you buy the Core Ultra, the new series of Intel, they already inbuilt this NPU. They call it neural processing unit, neural processing with the GPU to make it more powerful in terms of handling messaging. In handling some applications, especially vision. And also they are very brave enough. We have seen the LLM model running on this Core Ultra with the NPU, with the GPU built in, without using the GPU card.
Without a GPU card.
So that is a kind of edge AI. It's a very different way of presenting this part. So of course you can see that, let's say by comparison, Jetson has got more complete kind of a hardware platform with GPU built in, everything together. Of course, without Intel CPU. But then in OpenVINO, it's more of what they call hardware dependent, you know. But then you can choose your own Intel hardware platform, for example, processors, different kind of generation that you want to do, you know, with this OpenVINO. It's a different thing. But in terms of, that one is hardware integration. But in terms of software integration or software stack, Jetson has got its own Jetpack SDK. So what is this Jetpack SDK is going to do with this AI and HAI?
Actually, the Jetpack is more for the embedded system, especially those mobile device or the edge device. So when you, for example, this guy is using the Jetpack. I think this one is up to Jetpack 4.6 something. It's a quite old version. But when you running the Jetpack, actually it's optimizing using this one, the TS2.
Okay, TS2, yes.
So they want to optimize their performance on the TS2, the CUDA core. Same thing goes to OpenVINO. OpenVINO is optimizing their performance on the Intel CPU.
Okay. So in Jetson, NVIDIA Jetson, what you have is Jetpack already loaded inside. So it's already fine-tuned to this box. So you can use the AI very efficiently in the box. But whereas in Intel, you know, you actually build your own software stack using OpenVINO, you know, then you can leverage all kind of code. Then Intel, of course, OpenVINO will give you those API calls. So to use the CPU or GPU or even the VPU more efficiently in this way. So that is, you see, the way how this part is being played, you know, by the two giant company. It's a different way of doing. Of course, right now, a lot of people say, hey, now we just go for just this NVIDIA. You know, just Intel is really practically you cannot see them anymore. But actually, it's not true. You know, I think they at the back they are doing a lot of these things. So it's a different. I don't know at the end of the day who is going to win the race. Looks like NVIDIA is much ahead. You know, but then. Don't know yet. We still don't know yet. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, having said about this edge AI on the Intel, that actually sums up the two main edge AI platform. Okay, actually we sideline those smaller devices, for example, ARM, all those things. The big one on the computer base. You know, these are the two main player. So when we now, of course, we want to jump to this Agentic AI again. Maybe we just cross over to this Agentic AI. Okay.
I think just now we missed one slide. Move back.
Okay, what was the slide about?
Okay, the slide is about the role of every AI agent.
The rules. There is a rules.
The role.
A role. Okay. There are some role governed by.
Yeah.
So just now you mentioned about this AI agent. AI agent, that means they are good in certain things.
That's why we already talked about the functionality of the crew.
Okay.
Then now we talk about
The role of the
AI agent.
AI agent. Okay, let's go.
So just now, okay, in these marketing strategies, we talk about so we have the lead market analyst, and then we also have the chief marketing strategist, the creative content creator, and the chief creative director. So they have 4 AI agents inside. So every AI agent, they have their own tasks, and then their tasks, they won't overlap. So just like the organization chart in your company, so everyone has their own role. So for example, in this case, the first one is conduct the research and the competitor analysis. So it will do for this one, it has the ability to connect to the internet. You can connect, can do the Google search through the Google API.
Yeah.
So you can get the online data in real time and then generate the report. And then the output will be passed to the chief marketing strategist. So this one, it will...
Oh, it give to chief marketing, not
Yes.
giving back to the crew.
No, not give back to the crew.
So that means among agents they can interact.
Actually, the crew already instruct the lead
They
market.
already pre-program it
Yeah.
to do it that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
After you get the output, you just pass to the next person in charge. So the next one, it will develop the marketing strategy. After that, second process complete, and then the third one will start. So the creative content creator will generate the ad copies and the campaign idea. And then the last person, the chief creative director. So you will oversee the output of every AI agent to ensure the alignment with the goal and the quality standard.
Okay.
Then you only pass the thing maybe direct to the
Crew?
user or the crew.
To the crew.
Yeah, there are many ways to do this thing.
Okay. But in the whole agentic AI framework that we see the other day, there is a feedback. There is a feedback. In this case, all these agents working independently by themselves, how can they interact? Or they help in some way, or they already pre-programmed to how somehow.
For this case, they already pre-programmed to interact.
To,
Because, okay, if let's say the first one is not going good, the agent number 4 will give a feedback to the agent number 1. So actually, there's a feedback loop over here.
Okay.
Until the last one, the chief creative director certified the other 3 agent performance. Then they only submit the final outcome to the human user.
Okay. So in this case, we just want to ask because to understand agentic AI, it's actually things is very abstract, very abstract. You don't know. Sometimes you can term it like, hey, this is a programming language, it's just a program only. It's a coding. To some laymen say it's a coding, but it's not. It's not only coding.
Yeah, not
only purely coding. There is a so-called neural thing inside. Because there's some intelligence inside where it can find its own source of data, talk to some pre-trained model and so on. So meaning you have 4 different roles of agent.
Yes.
So each of them actually hook on to some so-called expert or domain expert. Can I say that?
Yes.
So that can be another set of LLM.
Yeah, actually, every AI agent is a LLM.
Okay, so it's a LLM, but governed by a kind of expert, information expert inside. So with that, they actually do based on that set of data to run the process. Is something like that? Okay. Then crew become a very important person to
coordinate everything.
To coordinate everything. Okay. Since today this thing is more about manufacturing, so as you know, IR4, Industrial 4.0, the whole gist of the whole industry 4.0 is the autonomous. So without the Gen AI, previously without the Gen AI, IR4 is just like a little bit hard. A lot of user intervention or a lot of input actually still have to come from a human being. But with this Gen AI, we can see, yeah, if let's say this set is correctly played or correctly implemented, you know, or deployed, so things can be very, very autonomous. Can we say that?
Yeah.
So that will form up a very solid IR4 kind of thing. So my question is, how this set of agentic AI can be played in the manufacturing environment? Maybe one of them. What you can think of lah? You cannot actually didn't plan for that question, but just a brainstorm lah. Maybe both of us. Yeah. So what do you think? Can we have because one manufacturing we talk about more about a predictive thing.
Yeah, actually, starting from the QC, where you, before this, we say we use some computer vision, some deep learning to do the AI inspection.
Yes.
And then after we get the result, we trigger the reject mechanism, and then the data pass to the SCADA to do the reporting, and then at the same time to then send to some machine learning algorithm to do some data analytics. What if this kind of process actually is handled by multiple AI agents? So one AI agent expert finding the defect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the result will pass to another AI agent. You will study why this kind of defect occur very frequent.
He has his own know-how.
Yes.
With the properly trained, pre-trained model, things like that. Yeah. Okay.
And then it generates the report, and then pass to next AI agent. Maybe next AI agent it can take some action. Maybe
you can create some action-based thing.
The action means the AI agent have the control on your machine. Maybe it can control the setting on your PLC.
He can do the feedback or control.
Yeah, straight away control your machine.
Some autonomous there.
So entire production line become autonomous already.
That is a very good example. Wow, very great. So yeah, agentic AI can be played in that way. Yeah, in that way. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, maybe we can cover that part.
So like just now, we say the task is everything is running in sequence. So the first one is they do the research task, and then go to the marketing strategy task, then the content creation, and then the last one, the director will review and approve everything. If everything is okay. If not okay, then it will go back to the first step until the last step is okay.
Okay.
So it's a task-oriented workflow. You won't simply go step 3 and then go step 1. So everything is being controlled by the crew.
Okay. So meaning the goal is being set, then the autonomous is being performed by the whole.
Yeah. So you have a SOP to follow. So this agentic AI, it won't simply do anything. So it will follow the SOP to carry out the task.
Okay. That's why from the day one when we talk about LLM, the fine-tuning of the data is very important. So in order to have an accurate or a desired decision making, so the fine-tuning part have to be done very carefully and accurately, so that you can get the best result out of it. That is the challenge part of the whole Gen AI and large language model. Okay, let's move on from here.
Okay, so this one is an example workflow. So let's say user enter a prompt to the agentic AI system. So it say analyze the Amazon and the Shopee as the competitor in e-commerce. So when this input prompt go to the crew, so the crew will start the job. So it will trigger the first one, the lead market analytics. So to do the research task. So the research task is you will connect to the internet. From the Google search, then you will find some result, and then compile it, and then pass to the next one, the marketing strategy. So after that, you will come up with a marketing strategy, and based on the outcome from the research task, then next step you will send to the content creation. And then lastly, the output will be reviewed and approved by the Chief Creative Director.
Okay.
So this is a very simple workflow.
Although it's very simple, I think that in the whole implementation is a lot of
a lot of things need to do.
A lot of things that need to be done.
So it's entirely make how an organization work, how a team in your organization work.
That is a very kind of autonomous thing.
Yes.
But just curious about this part. Maybe in next session or in the next coming session, we can talk about how this inside what this agent AI, is there a rules to follow, or is there an algorithm, or is there a standard way of operating? Because we know that agentic AI also, within the agentic AI also, there's some feedback, there's some self-learning thing. Is there some such a kind of thing that inbuilt inside?
Actually, when we configure the crew, inside the crew they already predefined what this agentic AI can do, what they cannot do.
Okay.
And their limitation already predefined, so they won't do something out of our control.
Yeah, maybe we leave it to the next coming session, if let's say we have something to share. Okay, let's move on from here. Okay.
So what are the benefits of using this kind of agentic AI system is the automation, so it can streamline the very complex workflow. So if using a single LLM, it's impossible to do this kind of job. The outcome produced by a single LLM compared to an agentic AI is not as good as the agentic AI. And then the scalability, so if let's say you have new tasks, you just create another new AI agent and then put into the workflow. So we can easily adapt to the new task. And then the adaptability is dynamically respond to the user input. So just now we talked about the crew is a logical framework. So actually, before the crew, we can put the LLM to handle the input prompt from the user. Then the LLM will convert the input prompt into something that the crew can understand to control the crew.
I see.
Actually, you can modify the entire architecture like that. So we don't limit ourselves, say the user input must straight away go to the crew. Actually, you can go through LLM first, then go to the crew. In this way, everything will become more dynamic.
Just for curiosity, when we talk about in this LLM, usually we have this fine-tune data, fine-tuning, meaning to say the agent itself, it has some pre-programmed or some task that able to automatically do some self-tuning by itself.
Okay, over here can have yes or no, depend on how you design this thing. So if let's say you want the AI model has the ability to self-learning, you can do it like that. But most of the time, for example, this kind of, for example, you want to do marketing strategy. I think most of the fundamental model, they already have the capability or have the knowledge on this field. So not really necessary you need to fine-tune this model again. Unless the field that you are doing is something very specific. And not many people know. Even the foundation model also don't have much knowledge about it. Then you only need to do the fine-tuning.
So that means it can be yes or can be no, depending on
how you design the architecture.
Okay, that one is very deep already. Okay, let's move on.
Okay, so the last one is the collaboration. So it can ensure the agent work together. Okay, that's it.
Okay. So having said so much about this agentic AI is very interesting. Of course, that is exactly the future. And then, can I have one more, this last slide? Yeah, to talk about a little bit about the last one. This is the one. Yeah. So we come back to this Intel Edge AI. As far as manufacturing is concerned, there are so many applications that you can apply this. So I segregate based on the Jetson kind of topology or Jetson kind of journey that they've gone through, different series. So I think starting from Tiger Lake's meaning is about maybe around 11 gen kind of thing. That is the field that I think OpenVINO has been very efficient in handling things. That's our experience tell us that, from the Tiger Lake, that's about 11 gen and above. And then you come to Raptor Lake. Raptor Lake is more of a 13 and 14 gen. Before, I would say this part is more a transition to so-called core ultra thing that come with GPU, CPU, and also NPU. So Intel treat this one is very differently. Intel treat this one is very differently in this manner. So of course, Xe graphic in this Intel is very crucial. You can see the Intel platform. They are trying to improve this part of our GPU with the graphic. Okay, let's move on from here. So this is going to be more of applications of Edge AI, as you know, vision, computer vision, deep learning AI. Both of the platform, Jetson or Intel, you are able to do this one very well, to handle many applications. LLM is one of them, or yesterday we talked about, is there a SLM, a small language model? So small language model. I don't know, seems like, let's say I want to run in a very small environment, maybe SLM is applicable. So LLM or SLM. And data analytic, of course, is always there. It's always there with the current power of the GPU and so on. I think this part is great enough to do a lot of this data analytic thing. Of course, when you go back to Jetson, NVIDIA, actually they designed this one is targeting more robotics thing. I've seen this one in Taipei in one of the conference. This guy is showing the post estimation in the 6D, 3D, 6D kind of thing. So you can handle different thing very accurately with the built-in latest, I think they're on the O-ring AGX. So that is the thing that they have. Of course, humanoid, AMR, autonomous vehicle, all those things can be one of them. I don't know what Tesla is running. I don't know whether there's any NVIDIA content inside.
Don't know this.
Maybe yes, also you didn't know. OEM to, well, maybe I don't know. We don't know about this part. Okay, let's move on to the very last one. Of course, we talked about manufacturing just now. Ken Leong shared a very nice application. For example, from the quality control up to the correction action and so on. That can be done using the big framework of Agentic AI. But a very small thing that comes with automation can be a QC inspection. These guys are able to do good QC inspection. Event tracking, So you want to track certain people lying on the list of floors, that can be done, with the trained AI model. Process tracking, Process tracking can be, for example, I've seen some people putting cameras to measure vibration of the machines. I shared with you before. So with this part, maybe data analytics can play a part, in this kind of Edge AI. Logistics safety, we've seen in one of the exhibitions last time in this truck, what is that? Forklift. They put in some cameras, that can be an Edge AI application for safety. Let's say this guy really cannot see another side of it, AI maybe can tell them. This one is in autonomous vehicle, in our vehicle. So that one is more sensors, but this one is more vision thing. LLM, of course, I do not know, whether we are able to do a test or demonstration on this LLM on one of this Edge AI. Maybe next time we should do this part. Yeah, I know you are able to do that. Abnormality detection is always a key function of application for this Edge AI. This is also one of them. So just to highlight, last week we talked about TX2, very old one, So this guy also have about this is 11 gen kind of. Just now I told you the Raptor Lake, So some of these AI, let's say you want to build for Edge AI, of course you need to have some, GPIO. GPIO can do some simple control that you want. Let's say you detected something wrong, you can send an alert or alarm by IO point. And also you can detect some sensors input, directly before you perform the edge computing stuff. Of course, data recording is very important. That's why this one has got 2 swappable drive that you can put big storage to keep track of all the vision thing. USB, and one very important thing about industrial PC, since we are doing industrial PC, one of the key things that you can see is most of our industrial PC platform has got this ATX, AT channel, where you can set, whether when the power come in, you want it to be automatically turned on. You don't need to press a button. Because edge application, sometimes it can be on the roadside, unattended, in a certain machines. So it has to be done automatically when power come in and so on. These are the key things. Of course, we are very I/O rich with 4 COM port and come with this RS485 interface. For those young people, this set of things is a legacy, but I can tell you the application of it is still vast. A lot of this application, 232, 485, and so on. These are all industrial bus standard. And then LAN port is very standard. And then one very important thing about edge computing is you can handle wide range of power input. For example, 9. For this guy, you can handle up to 9 to 48 volts. Yeah, 9 to 48 volts is a very big range of power input, voltage input. That is very important, especially you want to do a battery backup type of application. That can be. And then this guy is very low power, up to 15 watts only. You can up to 15 watts. We have a smaller one. It has got less thing. So I think those who are still watching us, thank you very much for watching. And if let's say you find this channel relevant, please share with your friends and like us. And also subscribe to this channel. So with that, I would like to wish you a Happy New Year. Yeah?
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year and happy holiday and happy weekend. And we see you in the next coming session. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.